And now, Veterans Voices, honoring those who served, continues on KTAB.
Welcome back. A United States Air Force veteran is laid to rest at the Texas State Veterans Cemetery, Abilene. But his funeral was missing something. Cemetery personnel, Abilene Police, and Taylor County Sheriff's deputies searched for any surviving family, but they came up short. Despite the absence of biological family members, this veteran was not alone. KTAB's Claire Kreitz reports on the full military honors.
No veteran is ever left behind.
A promise that rang true for United States Air Force veteran Michael Reginald Gibson.
Going to bat in a time when our country so desperately needed somebody to stand up and say, but for me, but for me, who knows what we would have today.
While his biological family could not be found,
He still has a family.
active and retired military personnel, the Patriot Guard, and civilians alike came out to salute this hero.
It just doesn't matter what branch of service, we don't care. He's a brother in arms.
I think it means everything to him to know that there are people who care.
Showing their appreciation while honoring the life and legacy of Michael Gibson.
It's hard to put it into words, but it means an awful lot to have somebody stand here and say, thank you, brother, for helping support our country, for making it free so that I can have the opportunity to stand here and pay due honor.
In Abilene, with coverage you can count on, Claire Kreitz, KTAB News.
The Abilene Veterans of Foreign Wars honored an Abilene man who fought in the war in the Pacific during World War II. Major John Keith Wells was one of the most decorated Marine veterans in World War II. He fought in the Battle of Iwo Jima, where that historic picture was taken of the raising of the American flag. Members of his family were at the VFW, where the first Abilene VFW Marine Corps League was established with his name. Fellow Marines took an oath to form this group. It's a chance for veterans to spend time together and to help preserve traditions and to help promote the Marine Corps.
What we're going to do is any Marine out there that doesn't feel like they belong to something and they want to belong to something bigger than themselves, which is why all of us joined the Marine Corps to begin with. We want to belong to something bigger than ourselves, something more important than ourselves. Right now the Marine Corps League is here to do that.
The Marine Corps League plans to be involved with veteran events throughout Abilene and support the annual Toys for Tots program. And when we come back here on Veterans Voices, how you can help make sure those who've fallen are honored during the holidays. But first, did you know it's estimated that 348 World War II veterans pass away each day?